Hello. So today, no notes packet. It was just pretty much scratch notes because we've done transformations a lot of times, and I mainly just wanted us to do a couple of examples so you guys could have a reference sheet of sorts. So you're going to want to title these notes as transformations of logarithmic functions so that you have easy access to these notes so you can spot them easily when you look for them. And you are definitely going to want to write all this stuff down. So remember that A has two jobs. If A is negative, that would mean that your graph is going to reflect across the x-axis. If A, the absolute value of A is greater than 1, right, bigger than 1, then it will be a vertical stretch. And if it is smaller than 1, then it'll be a vertical compression. The other place that we look for transformations is inside the parentheses. So if I see x minus h, you'll see either of these words moves shift or translate. It'll move to the right. If I see x plus h, my graph will move to the left. Then finally, plus k. If it is plus k, it moves up. If it's minus k, it moves down. So pause this video, write these down, and then you can press play and continue with the two examples that we do together. So our first example that we're looking at, we have this one, and we always start out, I like to, right, in order of A and then H and then K. So first I'm looking at A. My A is 2.5. The first question is, does it reflect across the x-axis? Well, hopefully you are able to recognize that 2.5 is a positive number. Since it is not negative, no, it does not reflect across the x-axis because 2.5 is positive. Then I look at the absolute value of 2.5. Remember that an absolute value will make a negative number positive. It'll keep a positive number positive. So the absolute value of 2.5 is just 2.5. Now that is bigger than 1. So since 2.5 is bigger than 1, this is a vertical stretch. Then I look at x. I look at if x has a value adding or subtracting to it in the parentheses for x minus h, and it does. We have x minus 4. So this moves to the right 4, all right, because of the x minus 4. And then finally, at the end, why you do that? I don't see anything being added at the end. So for up and down, the answer is no. It just doesn't. It does not move up or down because there is no k. There is no value being added on at the end outside of the parentheses. Let's look at one more example. It looks a little different, so that's why I'd like to go over it. So again, starting with A, negative 1/3. So remember, A is in charge of those first two things. Does it reflect? Hopefully you recognize that negative 1/3 is negative. So, answer to does it reflect? Yes, because negative 1/3 is negative. Then when I look at the absolute value of negative 1/3, that is just positive 1/3, which is smaller than 1. Since it is smaller than 1, that would be a vertical compression. Then I look at x. I look at if x is inside of the parentheses with some value. It is not. inside the parentheses with some value. There is a plus 6, but it's not inside the parentheses with x. Therefore, it is not h, meaning that our graph does not move left or right. So what that means for that plus 6 at the end is that this is a k value. So what that means is our graph moves up 6. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully these examples were helpful in refreshing your memory. After you complete this, you will be moving on to the quizzes assignment that is posted in Canvas. So please make sure that you are doing that as well. Bye.